Because he's the hero America deserves, but not the one it needs right now. So we'll hunt him. Because he can take it. Because he's not our hero. He's a silent guardian. A watchful protector. An orange knight.
Just a good old boy, never meaning no harm. Beats all you never saw, been in trouble with the law since the day they was born. Straightening the curves, flattening the hills. Someday the mountain might get them, but the law never will. Making their way the only way they know how. That's just a little bit more than the law will allow. Just a good old boy, they wouldn't change if they could. Fighting the system like a true modern day Robin Hood.
Dr.Ben, now might be a really good time for you to get angry.
That's my secret, Captain. I'm always angry.
Hold on.
You kids like kittens?
Hmm.
In the fields, the body's burning as the war machine just keeps right on turning. Death and hatred, hatred to mankind, poisoning their brainwashed feeble little minds. Country roads, take me home. It's Judgment Day. I must atone. Satan laughing spreads his wings. Take me home. Country roads. Now in the darkness, the world, it stops a-turning. Ashes where their bodies burning, begging for their sins. No more war pigs have the power, hand of God has struck the hour. On their knees, on their knees. Country roads, take me home. It's Judgment Day. I must atone. Satan laughing spreads his wings.
Yo, I never
know how this fire started?
Yes, I do. It was because of my cousin. And I don't want to mention no names.
Your cousin?
Yes.
And you said you think your cousin started this. Do you know how or why?
He's mad because he can't get with me. I'm married to my husband, and it's a long story. Just make it short. Yeah, he already put him in a hospital once last month.
You think they could have a cousin fucking convention?
Millions of people right now are born of incest.
What?
Dr.Ben says not enough.
When you're a hot cousin gets stuck in the dryer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You think those videos are doing it? You think that's why everyone's trying to bang their cousin? Or what is it? Cousins, stepdaughters, stepmoms, and stepdaughters.
I don't accept reality because I move so differently. Your business got a lot of factors, and I got a lot of detractors. I make shibbity with some gibbity, squirrel words and trickery. Everybody thinks I'm a bitch because I call the cops and snitch. Now good thing is doing so bad, the worst sales that I've ever had. I mix hibbity with some gibbity, squirrel words and trickery. I sold 3D assets to a bunch of asshats for a pile of cash that's all gone up in smoke. I'm a grifter and I'm a crook with a scam everywhere you look. Watch me sell you a culture war for the price of a comic book. I mix hibbity with some gibbity, squirrel words and trickery. I am just a con man, it's all part of my plan to take all that I can before you catch on. No one's falling for it percent. This is all coming to an end. Money laundering for Glenn Beck because I'm his only black friend. I mix hibbity with some gibbity, squirrel words and trickery. Hibbity.
Why lie? Just seems Dr. Ben says JDA has a lot of dignity. I don't. That's right, quote unquote. Yeah, I don't get it. Just admit what's going on here.
Comix geek.
Stay away from here. Stay away from here now. Don't come in here. Whatever you hear, stay away.
John Della Rose
has the upper hand.
Toes down rose. You wanted to be a knight in shining armor, but behind closed doors, you were the one causing the harm. You thought you could control me with your punches to my ankles. I won't let you kill me like you did to Ed Piscor. Tiptoes down rose. You swore your love.
Is Cecil preggers? No.
Go out in a blaze of glory.
How dare you?
Like Oswald's kids.
I gotta put me in the stream too. Holy jeez. I haven't streamed in so long. I'm sorry, folks. I completely forgot how to do everything. I'm like, oh wait, what's coming up next on YouTube? Oh shit, it's me. All right, folks. Yeah, like I said, it's been a minute since I've been streaming on my own. I've been over on my buddies' channels, PQ, Patrick Quinlan over there, and Kevin Strange. So plus a little bit closer there. So I figured just come back real quick, do a live stream. I'm going to try and restream. We're going to do a drawing stream on Kevin Strange's show tonight. And I'm going to try and restream it on here. See if that works. Let me make sure I got yeah. I always got to make sure I got volume. I've had the embarrassing shows where I didn't have volume. I'm just standing here going. So, what do we start off with? I'll start off with I'll do the ones I already showed you before on like other things, right? And then we'll go from there. You know, I just like to show off some of the stuff I got in the mail, excited about, and one of these or two of these are from like an independent comic book creator that's out there. But for the Creepy Show, where's it at? Oh, we'll start off with that one, yeah. I got a number of these comics, right? These Jack the Ripper comics. This one is I, Vampire, starring in the House of Mystery. Watch out, London. Jack the Ripper is on the loose again. There he is. Like covered by Joe Kubert. And that's I, Vampire. But look at this first inside page. Look at that. That's is it Kane? DC used to have these comics. This House of Mystery is obviously one of them. We had Cain and Abel as like the sort of like storytellers, or like you know how like there's like the Crypt Keeper and Tales from the Crypt. It was kind of like that, but they had Cain, right? There he is. I think I'm gonna redraw this and put Johnny Scab there, because this is obviously an old London town, because there's Big Ben, obviously old London town. That's where old Johnny Scab is, over in London town. But yeah, I love these. Like none of them have like anything to do with the actual Jack the Ripper murders. You know what I mean? Like none of them have like any kind of actual similarity. You know, like generally it's like some sort of like I haven't read this one yet, because I just literally got it today. But usually like there's some sort of like time traveling, like ageless vampire that turns out to be Jack the Ripper. And of course, if this one has the I, Vampire dude in it, of course, like look at that one. Is he biting him? No, he's just looking at his arm. I thought he was biting his arm. But yeah, cool. That's what I'm saying. This one, I got this one from Marvel, Journey into Mystery #2, with A Tale of Mounting Menace by Robert Bloch, the author of Psycho. And the story is called Yours Truly, Jack the Ripper. Let me change this light on here, because that'll make it a little bit less glary. Oh. This one is by Gil Kane. But it's like more of, I think this one's like more like a modern, well, at this time, this would have been like the 60s or 70s. This is from, here's this, 72. So that was modern back in 1972. A hip and with it plaid jacket and fedora. And look at that bright orange sport suit. Is that what that would be called? Like a sport coat? But man, that's what I'm saying. Like, I love seeing how like Jack the Ripper, like how the stories like influence other stories. And obviously this one being based on a Robert Bloch story should be fun. And then I got another issue of the House of Mystery. In this issue, a complete extra 28-page bonus comic. And this one is Fear Runs Rampant as a modern day Jack the Ripper stalks the city. And he looks kind of cool. He He actually reminds me a little bit of what is that? Like, makes me think of Count Orlok or whatever from the Nosferatu movie. And also that reminds me of how the vampire is in Jack the Ripper, Vampire Hunter. Oh, and look, and there's Kane again. See, that's what I'm saying. It's like he introduces all the stories. You know, it's like you're coming to the house of mystery there. So they'd have like somebody who is this, like Romeo Tanghal. Is that what the name is there? Yeah, Romeo Tanghal draws like a little introduction page, right? Because he's a little bit fancier of an artist. And then Jerry, not to besmirch the honor of Jerry Tallock, you know, the guy who does like the story inside. Why is it not focusing on that? There we go. But yeah, he does the story on the inside, but like see where it starts with this like modern day. We got, what's that, a Chevy Nova or something? The lady killer craves blood. J.M. DeMatteis. But yeah, you have like that. That's the actual story, right? And that's all drawn by this other guy. Demons, people around a pentagram. Look at this. It's just fantastic. Like I said, nothing to do with the actual Whitechapel crimes, but maybe like that's supposed to be like it influenced them or something. But like I said, I like it just because it has this initial little like intro page, like here's the story, and then the story is just something completely, you know, done in a different style and everything. And now the other two Jack the Ripper books. So that's the only vampire one. The other two Jack the Ripper things is where is it? In this issue of Drawn and Quarterly, I found that there's a story in here called the Ghost of Whitechapel. But it's not really about like the murders, it doesn't seem to be. I don't know. I haven't gotten to it yet, but it looks interesting. And it's set in like the 1920s or 1930s instead of the Victorian days. But I didn't even know that was in here. And I got it, and I was on. It was actually when I was on the stream with Kevin Strange. I discovered the Whitechapel thing. I was reading the contents. I'm like, what? The other one that turned out to have a Jack the Ripper story is this issue of Clive Barker's Hellraiser. This is what, book 7. These things are fantastic. If you see them, just like pick them up, because they're just all these. Starts off with that creepy end paper, table of contents, and then I mean, for like, if you were like Clive Barker, obviously you should pick it up. But if you're like, you don't know anything about Clive Barker, but you do like horror stories, there's the little puzzle box. And then there's a story in here by oh, there it is. The first story is by Robert Washington and John Room. And then the second story is Nicholas Vince and John Bolton. And I mean, the first story is good. You know what I'm saying? I like it. Looks cool. Fun stuff. Some kind of monster. But then you flip the page over to the John Bolton artwork. And I mean, this stuff is just fantastic. Demons to some, angels to others. Man, stuff is just, I mean, these are just paintings, just fantastic. But so like looking through this, I found that the next story after, there's him doing some of the they call them the Cenobites. Those things are called, I can't remember. So the next story is a Jack the Ripper story by our good buddy, the best Punisher artist out there, Bill Reinhold. Yeah. So this one looks like it's more like set in like Victorian times too. So it's all just fully, that Victorian architecture, Victorian clothing, and it looks really good too. Like it doesn't. They're what am I talking about? See, that's what I'm saying. I haven't sat and read all these. I've been hustling to get my stuff for the comic show. Next weekend is is Comic-Con Erie, and I'll be doing. My plan is to do the cover tonight. Actually, where's it at? I just penciled this. Just penciled that, and I'm gonna go through and ink it on the show with Kevin. But that's later. That's later, anyways. But so the other comic I got is I got two comics from Simon Hanselmann, Lingerie Witches, and You Will Own Nothing, and You Will Be Happy. This is his zombie apocalypse story. So sort of an alternate reality than the main story of Meg and Mog, and I guess it's better to open it up. It's black and white too. Meg and Mog and Owl, and does it show? I know Werewolf Jones shows up at some point, but it's like the basic crew. Like he has his main characters, Meg the witch and Mog the cat, Owl. Where's the? I thought there was a bit with. There's a story in the back. There's a second story with. Old Man Jones. And he says this one was written by Josh Pettinger, a Scottish fellow that lives over there, in America. But yeah, there's different characters, and like in the main reality, different things have happened that alter what different characters have died, different things have happened in the main reality. And I don't think he does it so much as to like have like them interact, like this one interact with that one, like across realities. But I think it's just he wants to tell different stories. Like it reminds me. I think I've told, like when I reviewed Below Ambition, the last collection thing of them. It feels like almost like an old sitcom, right? Like I think he always kind of references Seinfeld, and it has like a lot of that feel of like that situation comedy and jokes and things like that. So, I mean, like you have your characters, like you don't have to like, if you can have an issue where it's like, what if? Yeah, it's the same as What If. They have those What If comics, And then the Lingerie Witches comic, and that's Meg. Apparently, I didn't realize like her nose is supposed to be. Never thought about that. Her nose is supposed to be really long, but this is one of his comics from back in I think it said 2012, and it just seems to be lots of pictures of the Dragon Power collector knife. Hell, look at that. Hold the power of the dragon in your hand. That's definitely what I want to do. It's got ads for dragon knives in his comics. It just seems to be mainly like pinups of his Meg the witch character. Some of them titties, butts. Some of you could show, some of them, I probably shouldn't. Like, I don't want to risk too much. I don't like to sound like I'm a weenie, but I know they're gonna shut down my channel. He's got a thing for a watch, worn by combat pilots. How the hell does he get ads for fucking combat watches and shit? Yeah, so they're witches. I mean, there is that, but kind of against my normal fucking sex couch ad. What the hell? The back cover drawing though is fantastic. Like I think it looks like it's going to be posted onto a picture, like a photo. Yeah, that's pasted onto a photo or painted onto a photo. But it's a nice look. It's a nice look. He's got I like his art style. You know what I'm saying? There's like a real, and a lot of it comes from like this cover, right? That makes it even worse. Can't see anything with it like that. Okay. It's like this cover, right? Like that's like hand colored. Like he paints them with watercolors. He has like specific, like specific colors that he uses. I think some of it is he used a specific brand of food coloring to get like just the yellows or greens or something that he likes. But you know what I'm saying? Like that's like hand done artistry, And this one, it's like it is brains, all kinds of it's horrible, It's just like I said, it's a zombie apocalypse alternate reality. People getting, and I won't. There's spoilers in this one. This is issue 3. There's spoilers for this one, so I'm not going to give away the spoilers. But man, it is insane. Love it. And the other thing I got, look at this, for $20. Alan Moore from Hell. What do they call them? The scripts, the complete scripts. Complete scripts for, I think it's for the first 2 issues. Because it has, introduction, prologue, Old Men on the Shore, Chapter 1, The Affections of Mr. S, Chapter 2, A State of Darkness, Chapter 3, Blackmail or Mrs. Barrett, and then an afterword by Stephen Bissett, who originally published From Hell in his Taboo horror anthology. So that's what I'm saying. I saw it. It was like $20 on the eBay. I think there might be hardcover versions too. This is a softcover version, but I mean, I've never seen it for that cheap, and I've never really seen it before, anyways. So, all right, but I'm just excited. Like I said, I love. Like I'm a ripperologist. I study Jack the Ripper stuff. I got to send tonight. I wasn't able to do a whole comic for the next issue of Ripperologist magazine, but I am going to send them a lot of the sketches and like process work I have, just so they can use like spot illustrations. Okay, so let me put this. I'm going to try and pull this over to Kevin's thing here, and I'm gonna play a thing over here for a couple minutes while I get that set up. So just hang around for just a second, folks.
Let's go!
Feel like I'm dumb, as soon as it pop, I'm gonna retire. He say I'm hard and he say I'm
Wrong again! How many more centuries will it take to find the right notes?
Get the plug on the phone.
Megalopolis. I'm in Megalopolis City. Here.
Shoot first and ask questions later, didn't I?
Antares.
Mind if I help?
Come on, you fuckers think that just because a guy reads comics, he can't start some shit? I'll fucking take all you.
But if you think I'm like making this up or imagining this, I'm at war. They're at war with me behind the scenes. There's people like, they don't even talk about you. That all they do is talk about me. Trust me. Trust me. All they do is talk about me. You want to know why like everybody is so quiet like on these live streams when they're nervous? They're trying not to say the wrong thing.
Continuous.
So you're talking about like a condom, and instead of blue being in there, there's barbecue.
Condiment condoms. Condiment condoms.
Somebody must have thought of that already.
Like Dr.Ben says, they're called fixins.
So they have different
all the fixins, dude. And that's one of the reasons why I love Roy Rogers is all the fixins.
Like millions.
You think they could have a cousin fucking convention?
Millions of people right now are born of incest.
What?
Nexus Video says that's hot.
It can be.
Dr.Ben says not enough.
When your hot cousin gets stuck in the dryer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
In 1943, the following directive was issued from party headquarters to all communists in the United States. It read,
Roma Now streaming app.
when certain
Just like the
obstructionists
trashy
become
Netflix
too
at
irritating,
Watch.troma.com. The first month free, $4.99 thereafter. You can watch all of the Kevin Strange films. Just type in my name in the search bar, Kevin Strange. All my movies will pop up, and Dr. Ben will be pleased. Dr. Ben, how are you tonight, sir?
All right. I've got to figure out. How to set this so that like I don't get it too like messed up. It's like I got the echo going through mine, and then it like echoes. You can't hear it echo though.
No, Dr. Ben is trying to simul stream through his YouTube as well, and we're going to let him, while he figures out the technical issues there. I would like to welcome you to this week's live stream. We've been busy boys here at the channel. We've been knocking out the comic book shows one after another. Today we aired the Frank Miller, David Mazzucchelli Batman Year One video. A nice deep dive. I think did we go over an hour on that one? I think we went just over an hour on that one, and it's piling up the views. The YouTube algorithm is finally starting to figure out what we're about, where we need to be going, who we need to be, who they need to be serving the video to. And the channel's waking up good. And I thought that was a great episode. We banked several Batman episodes in a row, and they're going to air each Saturday for the next few weeks. And I think we really I think this channel and this show that we're doing, this comic book show, really started to come into its own with the Batman episodes. So I hope you guys like that. I hope you guys have gone and checked out that video, all of this week's videos. I think there's going to be 7 videos this week, a whole every day of the week. I think we've got a video for this week and for hopefully most weeks to come. The subscriber count is steady growing. We are close, Dr. Ben. What's up? Dr. Ben's still figuring it out over there. We are close to hitting the 1,000 subscriber mark, the big milestone of 1,000 subscribers. We are just shy of 200 of that, and I think what I'm going to do as a thank you to all the subscribers,
I had to put on the play it on the iPhone. So I could like get.
Dr. Ben's still working it out over there. I as a thank you to the subscribers, when we hit 1,000, I think I'm going to make my epic graphic novel, Kevin Strange's Space Worms, free to download on the Patreon. It'll be a digital PDF version. This is my 164-page epic full color graphic novel. And as a thank you, I think I'm going to put it up for free for
I gotta end my stream because it's just yours. Since my stream, sorry guys, I'll put the link. I'll do this long thing, get it into the comments.
Yeah, mustard on a beat. People in it rap never heal free. Man down, call an ambulance, tell him breathe. Nail a nibber to the cross, he walk around like Tizo. Supper beast, jabroni ass nibbles trying to see content. The industry can hate me, freak them all and